Comes. Don't hit me.
Boom!
Got that one.
Witnessing a blast of lightning never gets old.
Boom! Holy moly!
The beauty of it, the power of it,
Oh, got the tree.
and the bizarre nature of it. In 1994, I captured my first strike on film and have been hooked on capturing its wonders ever since. From the tiniest sparks to the grandest of bolts. From the most common cloud flashes to the weirdest of the weird.
Oh my God!
Every chase can be a reminder that the sky is still filled with surprises.
Ghost! Holy moly!
In 30 years of hunting lightning, these are my greatest, most amazing, and strangest lightning events I've caught on camera. When hunting lightning, I'm always looking for that rare opportunity to catch a sweet close strike. Ideally without windshield wipers. But to get that close shot, I often have to drive into a deadly barrage of bolts. Wow.
It's just non-stop. Don't hit the car.
Fortunately, most vehicles offer substantial protection from lightning strikes. For best results, get inside it. It's not because of the rubber tires, but because of the metal exterior conducting the powerful lightning current around the outside of the vehicle.
What's she doing? Uh-oh, she's going in.
This 8-foot-tall Tesla coil at the University of Kansas can generate 1.2 million volts, more than enough to kill you. Yet the thin wire mesh surrounding this Faraday cage protects you, conducting the current around the outside of the cage, and none passes inside. You can even safely touch the thin mesh on the inside. Based on this Faraday cage principle, a typical car largely protects a person inside from powerful current. But there are no guarantees current won't find a way inside, as a car with all its wiring and gaps is not a perfect Faraday cage. Protecting your eardrums from a concussion of point-blank thunder is a whole other dilemma. Capturing lightning up close in photos and video can reveal its strange components, like failed upward leaders reaching toward the flash. Or when the luminosity of the main channel breaks up into fiery beads. A phenomenon known as bead lightning. Most ground strikes grow down from the storm toward the ground. But a tiny percentage reach up from the ground or tall objects toward the storm. These are some of my most cherished captures. In this wild event, one ground strike grows downward and another 6 bolts grow upward. Let's watch that again. In this freak show, several can be seen growing upward, then one downward, then another batch growing upward. Let's watch that again. This next event is probably the second weirdest capture in my portfolio. Over a dozen bolts leaping upward from wind turbines into the storm. In 2022, NHK in Japan asked me if I could capture a blue jet for a TV show. I said, of course. Truth was, I'd never seen a blue jet. Blue jets are exceptionally rare jets of sapphire light rocketing out the tops of thunderstorms high into the upper atmosphere and extremely difficult to capture without a space station. After scouring dozens of cases of jets in scientific journals, Paul Smith and I forecasted conditions we thought were perfect for jets. I drove out to West Texas, set up some tripods, and 5 minutes later, this happened.
Oh my God! Holy sh! Holy sh! I just got a jet. I gotta call Paul.
Blue jets belong to a group of colorful discharges occurring above thunderstorms called transient luminous events, or TLEs. But before we explore other TLEs, we should visit mega flashes. Some bolts don't strike down or up, but largely propagate sideways. Horizontally extensive flashes often extend tens of kilometers in length. Some horizontally extensive flashes can also be referred to as anvil crawler lightning or spider lightning. These spectacular blossoms of current can blanket the underside of a thunderstorm's anvil cloud in a web of electricity. On rare occasions, horizontally extensive flashes can extend more than 100 kilometers through large storm complexes. These extreme events are called mega flashes. Recently, the World Meteorological Organization certified a new world record mega flash extended 829 kilometers. That's roughly the distance from Dallas, Texas to Kansas City. We've seen lightning striking the ground, buildings and trees, but can lightning strike itself? While channels of this already impressive flash were decaying, a separate flash encroached a little too close. This initiated new leader development to reach out of the lingering channel, and the two connected. Lightning striking lightning. Horizontally extensive flashes often connect to the ground. When they do, they transfer tremendous charge. That can spark some weird things above the thunderstorm.
Oh my goodness.
Sprites are massive discharges of red flowering light occurring above thunderstorms and are some of the craziest things you can photograph in the night sky. If you look closely, you might see a faint green glow lingering near the tops of some sprites. These TLEs are called green ghosts.
Ooh, nice. Boom! Ghost! Holy moly!
The most common type of lightning is intra-cloud lightning, or cloud flashes. Though the bolts are usually veiled within the storm, the glowing clouds can produce spectacular photographs. Time lapses of electrified supercell thunderstorms at night reveals a beauty as strange as it is mesmerizing. Watch how every 2-second exposure of this supercell highlights a unique look with different colors. Sometimes, supercells can have so much lightning activity that their time lapses look like something between otherworldly and impossible. On a primitive, barren world, some scientists theorize that energy from lightning may have synthesized amino acids, triggering the creation of life on Earth. Though abiogenesis is still shrouded in mystery, there is no doubt lightning is a notorious taker of life.
Oh, got the tree.
Tree is on fire. Look at that.
Man.
Smooth channel lightning is a less kinky, more rare variety of lightning.
Nice.
Sometimes it can strike a pose that's oddly straight. Other times it can twist itself into funky looping patterns. And last but least, ball lightning. Countless stories and reports and likely comments in this video's description describe a strange, hovering ball of light penetrating walls and windows, floating around in thunderstorms and down alleys. 11 years ago, I published a video noting the surplus of fantastical reports and the equally impressive absence of quality documentation or false claims.
I scoured the internet and I was only able to find one plausible photograph of ball lightning.
Despite the countless security cameras and smartphones blanketing the world every second, and the hordes of chasers cameras smothering storms, still nobody has been able to deliver solid evidence of such a spectacle. But then recently during a thunderstorm, I captured this. Now, a lot of creators would have jumped all over this opportunity to sensationalize this as proof of ball lightning, or at least bait you to click their dupe. But if we zoom out to the big picture, we'll reveal a partial exposure of a cloud-to-ground lightning strike that was largely not captured by this camera's rolling shutter. Basically, this bolt struck a transformer between camera sensor scans, and an arc of electricity crawled down a power line before running out of steam. Is it possible that, like all the shaky, low-resolution, poor-quality footage of alien spacecraft and ghosts, ball lightning is just another figment of our wildly biased imaginations? Till next time, friends. Happy trails.